Hey Bruce, Scott here with Lethbridge Toyota. I actually just made you a video also on this black truck over here, and at the beginning of it I did tell you some of the differences between the two, but I won't go over the differences again. I'll maybe point them out as I go along, showing you this truck. But this one is the 2026 Tundra SR5 TRD Off-Road package with the longer bed, CrewMax, that you sent to me in the same color, that nice Lunar Rock color that the Limited was in, that I sold on Saturday. But a big difference between the normal SR5 and the SR5 with the TRD Off-Road package is the 18-inch alloy black and brushed combo rim. It does come with a Michelin trail rated tire, so a little more of an aggressive sidewall, but still not very loud. Like, it's just a good truck rated tire for highway travel and everything. You get the upgraded Bilstein suspension. I believe you get some extra skid plates under here. Yep, see the transfer case over there? You see the exhaust here, and then just down where that red line is, that's where the transfer case is, and that's where the skid plate is. Oh, and the fuel tank's got a skid plate as well. And you should have skid plate up here, right in front, the cross member holding on the control arms. So that's handy. This one also comes with a rear locking diff. That one doesn't. This one has blind spot monitors. That one doesn't. This one has the exclusive TRD honeycomb grille with the chrome grille surround. Both of them have the same dimensions. Both are a CrewMax with the 6.5 foot bed. Both of them have the quick detach rail mounts here that you can put accessories on, like clamp on a tonneau cover, or it does come with 4 quick detached D-rings that will mount in here for extra obscure tie down points if you have kind of a funny place to tie down. Both of them have keyless entry and push start button, as well as remote start. See if I can get the right key here. Yep. So with remote start, it's not shown on here, but you triple tap the lock button and hold on the third. 1, 2, 3, and hold. And then when you see these lights or the headlights respond back to you saying it started, then it's good. We actually just got this truck, so nothing's programmed. This key fob won't let me in, so one sec here. Let's put my phone in my pocket, in my jacket, just so I can unlock the truck here. There we go. Sorry about that. Both the trucks, the black one and this one, both have 8-way power adjustable driver's seat and power adjustable passenger seat. Both have 2-way lumbar adjustment with it. Both have the same kind of nice multi-texture premium cloth on the seat, which kind of looks nice. And they're comfortable. These are really comfortable seats, which is important to me. And most people. I'd assume you don't want an uncomfortable one. The back door's locked right now. I have to crawl back there. But you can use the other video because nothing's different in the back of this compared to the other one. Both of them do come with the trade rubber slush mats for the driver, passenger, and the rear for the floor. You also get the carpet ones as well with it. Both of them have the headlight height adjustment. So if you put a payload in the back or tongue weight, you're going to be pointing up in the air because you've got more weight in the back. And you use that dial to dial down your headlight cutoff line. Heated steering wheel, automatic high beams. So if you're going down the highway with high beams on and it senses someone coming towards you, it will give them the courtesy low beam by itself, and when they pass you, it goes back up to high beam by itself. Automatic stop start, just for emissions and saving fuel. You can turn that off if you don't want your engine cutting out at a red light. Gauge brightness, trip odometer. Oh, and this one has the park sense sensors, which the black one does not. So that's these little sensors in the bumper on the front and rear. Those will beep at you the closer you get to an obstacle. We just got this truck, so we haven't done the PDI, pre-delivery inspection and programming of all the features. So you might see a bunch of lights come on here that the technician will still have to program to normal status. Yeah, brake malfunction, definitely normal. 8-inch touchscreen, just like the other one. Has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly, so you can use your phone's Apple Maps or Google Maps to wirelessly project up here. It does have the option to subscribe to our Drive Connect, which is our cloud navigation system. The reason why it's cloud navigation now is it makes it easier for them to wirelessly upload maps for you. So new roads and new towns and such will automatically continue uploading into here. But it's $20 a month, so that's why I prefer just to use my phone map. It functions the same, and it's easy to set up. It'll just talk to your phone wirelessly and use the map from your phone on here. Dual climate control, front heated seats. The rear seats are not heated though. Automatic park brake. Nice TRD shift knob, which the black one doesn't have. The TRD push button, the other one doesn't have. And the TRD steering wheel, which the other one doesn't have. This will now have, along with the rear locking diff, it also have crawl control, downhill ascent control, and multi-terrain select. So these will not be on the black SR5. I don't know, like even for people who do a lot of very hard off-roading, might not always use these. It's just another tool on the tool belt. Multi-terrain select, when you're in 4 high, blink, 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 blink. Blink, 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 blink. You could engage 4 high on the go up. There we go. You could engage 4 high on the go up to, I think it engages up to 90 kilometers an hour, which is pretty fast. But ideally, if you still see that blinking, just slow down slowly. It'll engage eventually. If 90 is a little too fast for it, it just does it when it's most practical or most healthy for the vehicle to do so. If you have to slow down to 70 and then you see it engage, maybe that's kind of the bite point, but there's nothing wrong with doing that on the fly. But for low, I would put it in neutral at a standstill. Otherwise it won't engage. There's a lot of safety systems in here so it doesn't wreck itself. It will not engage in a 4 low unless you're in neutral and stopped. But now that I'm in 4 high, I can now use my multi-terrain select. And you can see I'm using the dial that comes with it here to change the terrain settings. I don't know exactly what it's doing, but I know in certain, I guess, terrain conditions, whether it's sandy or muddy, every terrain has its own characteristic to it. Like I think in sand, if you're accelerating too hard and it's too jerky, it digs you deeper. So if you're more gradual little movements, it's easier for you to drive through the sand. So that will be changing the shift points of your transmission so you're not getting too much acceleration out of it. So that's one thing that'll change in the multi-terrain. And as well as I think it uses the ABS sensors on the hubs to sense any slippage. So with the automatic limited slip diffs, it will send power to the wheel that has the most traction. So that kind of changes a little bit depending on the terrain you're in. So just a tool you can use. Some people don't even use it at all. You could probably own this truck and never use this if you didn't want to. Downhill ascent control and crawl control. I'm pretty sure that's only for 4 low. No, actually, you might be able to use this in 4 high as well. So what that is, it's a slow speed cruise control between 1 kilometer an hour and 8 kilometers an hour. So really, really slow. You don't have to touch the gas or the brake. And it's like a slow speed cruise control that will, crawl mode would be over like a rock garden or a really rutted farmer's field with badger holes everywhere or something. Or downhill ascent control would be if you're on a really steep hill, the transmission helps hold your truck at that position and hold the speed you set it at. So if you're just crawling down the hill at 1 kilometer an hour, that transmission holds you up and crawls you down that hill. We have what's equivalent to, like in here for transfer case and transmission, It's what's equivalent in other manufacturers' 2500s. So in order to get a transfer case this durable, you'd have to go to like a GM 2500 or Ford 250. Actually, even the frame, this isn't quite a heavy half truck. I wouldn't call it that. Like, I think the heavy halves back in the day had extra leaf packs in them, which gave you a stiffer rear end for putting a payload or tongue weight in the back. So this doesn't really have that as much as it has a full boxed frame, ladder style frame. So most manufacturers have C channels in a portion of their frame, and then maybe the ends of them or something like that are full boxed. But this frame that we have on these Tundras are full boxed front and rear, so you get a lot more rigidity and strength for towing and off-roading and just wear and tear overall. So that's why a lot of this stuff is the truck's designed for using these features without wrecking anything. Oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. My kids have not slept well lately. I hope I'm making sense when I'm talking. I feel like I'm not. I'm rambling on. So skim through as needed. You might not even made it to this point. Here's, again, your roll down rear window, which is awesome. I like that. Yeah, hope that helps. I think I covered everything on here. If you have any other questions, let me know. But like you said, your wife and son may be able to come in. I just wanted to give you these videos so you know what we're looking at. Thanks, Bruce. Talk to you again.